feel better today. I wasn't going to go out, but I'm being sent out, so I might as well enjoy the day. So, I had a comment on my scooter cam video, and reminded me that I forgot to say something. So there are a couple things I want to point out. First of all, this is a roll bar mount. Handlebar mount will not fit on here. The bar is just too big in diameter. So I had to get an actual roll bar mount, and I discovered a problem. The regular mounts that you get, they're really, basically they're just cheap quality, and these will break. So I went with a higher quality. These are actual genuine GoPro mounts, and these cost me about 20 bucks each. So I got one on each side, and these handle the vibrations in the cold weather, and they don't break quite as often. At least I haven't broke one yet. So that is the one problem. You get a lot of vibrations. You just gotta watch, make sure there's no cracks in them or anything. And if you see a crack, get rid of it right away. Otherwise, your camera's gonna fall off. So that brings me to the topic of GoPro mounts. All of these, this one here, I think that's the same one. It's missing one of the screws, but no, that's an actual GoPro mount. It'll be here somewhere. It probably fell down. But what was I gonna say now? All these mounts, everything is modeled off the GoPro. So any accessory you can get for a GoPro, except for the waterproof case, will fit any of the cameras. They're all universal. So if you need a crap load of accessories, you can buy a GoPro kit. Right now I think they're like 50 bucks, and they come with pretty much everything you need. And everything will work except for the case, the waterproof case. It's specific to the GoPro, so. But my cases, they're all the same, because my cameras are all set up the same. So any of my cases, I get a new one every time I get a new camera, and they're all compatible with all the cameras that I have. This one here specific, this is a powered, it's a waterproof case, but it's got the power cord with it. I've got a couple of them. I've got one that I had originally with oh, this is it here, with the ES950. This one's a little more difficult to set up. It's several pieces. Whereas this one is just one. You plug it into the camera and then you screw it tight. So that way I can use my powered cameras when they're in the waterproof case, and I can use them in the rain for hours and hours and hours. So I think those are the only two things that I really forgot to talk about. I guess that's it. So I gotta go out. I gotta do some shopping, and then I'm probably just gonna take a quick tour. I don't want to stay out a long time today, but... And I just woke up, so I'm not really awake enough to really do much of anything yet. Anyways, so that's it. I go for a tour now. It's actually pretty nice out there today. It feels warmer than 10. So I'm gonna the temperature back up there down at the bottom. The geese are attacking. I'm assuming they're nesting now. Stop behind the community center, and the geese in the pasture across the highway are really, really loud. Sounds like they're having a bit of a disagreement with each other. And that back down at the dam, and the geese out on the island, they're just kind of in the same place as they've been. So I'm guessing it's nesting time. Don't go near them unless you want to get pecked. So well, I was behind the community center there. I was sitting there and I looked down, and the monster is in error code 7. Go figure. So now I do have a slight issue I gotta do. So once I start doing stuff, I gotta inspect that charger plug and make sure it hasn't melted. The issue I have is the last time I got one, he gave me a black one. And unless it's seriously melted, you know, it's going to be hard to tell if it's overheated or not. So next time I get one, I'm going to make sure he gets me a white one so I can actually keep an eye on it and see what's going on. But you gotta check it and make sure it hasn't overheated, because that's one of the causes of error code 7. And that anybody who's new, who hasn't seen my previous videos, the monster, actually all Heartway scooters have an issue that has been fixed, but I'm not sure what year it has been resolved. But before that year, the charger plug melts, it overheats, and it is where it plugs into the controller. Because on this scooter, and well, apparently on Heartway scooters, if all Heartway scooters have this issue, and when you plug the charger in, it doesn't go directly to the batteries. It actually goes through the controller. I don't know if I said charger last time, but it actually goes through the controller itself. And where the input from the charger port goes into the controller, it tends to overheat. It's got the wrong size wires on it. There's too much current going through it. It overheats and the plug melts. And the socket on the charger or controller melts as well. So and there's no obvious sign of that. It just, things start going wrong, and it takes a long time to, it took me 8 months to figure out, and a lot of new parts to figure out what the actual problem was. So that's just something that I'm gonna have to keep an eye on for now and then. I've replaced that plug twice, so it might be time to check it again. So a lot of people out today, actually kind of surprised me. Apparently Doug Ford has given us more restrictions. I heard about it last night. It was supposed to be yesterday morning, but I didn't see anything yesterday. So I guess I'll have to search and see what more restrictions we have now. I think that's all I really wanted to say. Nothing else really happened while I was out. It's a nice day for a drive. So I guess that's it. So thanks for watching, and that's it for this one.